So today we're going to be testing, reviewing, and doing an all-day wear test with the brand new Glossier Stretch Fluid Buildable Foundation. I also picked up the new Serum Concealer from Tower 28. I wanted to see if it would work on our mature skin. So in case you're interested, then keep on watching. Hey guys, it's Kat and welcome to my channel. Yes, you heard it. I picked up the new Glossier foundation. It's supposed to stretch with your skin, and I thought, how perfect is that for our mature skin? I also picked up the new Serum Concealer from Tower 28, and I can't wait to put these products on our face and see if it works for our mature skin. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, how you doing? You guys, when Glossier announced that they were coming out with a foundation, I was kind of like, is it gonna be any better than their Perfecting Skin Tint? I picked this up, I think it was last year. This, and you know how I love a good skin tint, right? This has zero coverage, and I'm just gonna quickly show you the consistency of the skin tint in case you're curious about it. It's literally like applying water. It just disappears on the skin, no coverage, zero whatsoever, and it's just, to me, wasn't worth the price tag. Now, let's talk about the new Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation. It contains squalane and glycerin. It does contain wild rose berry and plankton extract, which, interestingly enough, it's supposed to visibly balance shine and maintain hydration. Now, I do have normal to dry skin. I do have hyperpigmentation, as you can see, fine lines, redness, discoloration. So I thought it would be fun to try out this medium foundation on our mature skin. It also contains, this is the one that got me, amino acid coated pigments that fuses with the skin for flexible coverage. Let's jump into this foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and apply my primer. I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Prime Focus Primer Serum. I don't even have my eyebrows on today, you guys. Okay, while that is settling into my complexion, I wanted you to see what the product looks like. You guys, this is what she looks like. It's available at Sephora. It's also available on their website. It retails for $34 and it comes in 32 shades. Now, I picked up the shade Light 5, but it comes in a nice big glass bottle and a pump. So let's check out the consistency. I found using one pump really works well. Now, you see, it's quite thick. It feels very light and whipped, and it's supposed to be like a foundation that's a cream to gel. No, wait. Now, it's a hydrating gel cream foundation that nourishes the skin for buildable light to medium coverage with a natural to you finish. So yeah, let's go ahead and apply this. It definitely comes out thick out of the pump, but as soon as you apply it, it does feel like a gel on the skin. And it is providing really nice coverage. So this is applying very nicely. So I'm going to just take my foundation brush and just stipple it in. That is just a tiny bit on one side of the face. Look at the difference. Oh, this is so pretty. I ain't gonna lie, I've been testing this out for the last several days because you know me, I wanna give you an informed decision. And I actually wore this when I went to Nashville to go visit my friend Lisa from Lisa Monique Beauty. And I got a lot of compliments on this foundation. When we went to Sephora, she had to pick it up herself. So I'll be curious to know what she thinks about this foundation, but this just glides right on. I love the consistency. It's very lightweight, even though it boasts medium coverage. You can control how much coverage you want by simply applying more or less. I'm gonna go ahead and stipple it in. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. It's very lightweight because I guess it's a cream to gel. It's a gel cream foundation. Oh, this is beautiful on the skin. It feels super lightweight, super airy on the skin. Not what I would expect from a cream gel foundation. I thought it would be heavy on the skin, but it feels completely the opposite. This is just beautiful. Wow. I'm just gonna go for it. I'm gonna apply a little bit more where I have my most porous areas as well as my most hyperpigmentation. Now, I don't necessarily want to cover it up per se, but I really want to put this foundation through the test and see if it doesn't get cakey on our complexion. I'm going to just take that and stipple it in. Oh, this is beautiful. This provides beautiful coverage. Look at that. Oh my gosh. And this is supposed to be long lasting as well. Now for concealer, I'm gonna go in with the new Tower 28 Hydrating Serum Concealer. Now this comes in 20 shades and it retails for $22. I picked up the shade 5.0. Now this boasts medium coverage, a natural finish, fragrance-free. It also contains hyaluronic acid as well as lysine that's supposed to support the production of collagen. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out. It's got a nice little flat doe foot. And this is a serum concealer. You know how I love a good serum concealer. And it's, oh, the perfect thin consistency in my opinion. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my eyelids, let that marinate for a moment. And then let's go ahead and take the heat of our ring finger and tap it in. This is a lovely concealer. This too I've been testing out over the last week, and I don't know guys, I really like it. It just provides perfect medium coverage. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. It blends out. Look how easily that blends out. It reminds me so much of the Butter Glow concealer from Physicians Formula, but just a tad more coverage. And with all the skin loving ingredients, I think it's for the win. I really love this concealer. I'm just gonna take my concealer brush and just tap it in. You practically don't need to do this because it blended out so easily with my fingertips. Look how easily this blended out. And it's so seamless. It just goes so well with the Glossier Stretch Foundation. Okay, so now I'm gonna see how the foundation works with a cream bronzer. And I'm just going in with the Revolution Ultra Cream Bronzer in the shade Light. You know, this is one of my all-time cream bronzers. It's super affordable. I think it retails for $8. I'm just gonna tap it in, starting at the temples and coming down. And right through there. Taking my brush and just tapping it in. Oh yeah, that's working beautifully with the foundation. It's not picking it up. It's not moving it whatsoever. It's really staying in place. But look how lovely that looks. The foundation feels dewy. It feels hydrating, and it's slightly tacky to the touch, almost similar to the Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. Now, I just did a full face of Maybelline products and was surprised by how fantastic the Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation is. It reminded me of a high-end foundation. It feels very similar to that. But of course, this has so many skincare ingredients, the 89% skincare base. I know some of you don't want extra skincare in your foundation. Me, I'm like, hey, the more the merrier, you know? But this is feeling beautiful. Now for blush, I'm gonna go in with Glossier's Cloud Paint. I have always been on the fence about testing out this blush. It is a seamless cheek color, and I got the shade Wisp. I believe this is a new shade. Now, I was kind of scared to try this because I just tried the Cheek Heat from Maybelline. So that was a hot mess. It came out like paint, came out gooey, and it just didn't last on my face. It was difficult to blend, but this, the Cloud Paint from Glossier, is completely the opposite. Now, that's all you need is a tiny dot. I'm gonna show you the consistency of it. Very different from the Cheek Heat, but it's just, I know, and this color is kind of scary. I know it looks like purple, but when you apply it to the face, it just looks so pretty, light. It blends like a dream. It looks so natural on the skin. I know, not maybe natural, but it's fun. It adds a pop of fresh color, and it just lays beautifully on the skin. I am so glad I bought this Cloud Paint because for a long time I would see other people say, oh my gosh, this is so amazing, it's so beautiful. And I was always like on the fence about it. I was like, I don't know. Cloud Paint made me think of clowns, like maybe painting your face, but it is completely the opposite. It is the most seamless, hydrating, beautiful blush I have ever tried. Like seriously, it's beautiful. It stays in place. It does not move, but it is just stunning. Love it. And see how much, a tiny bit I used? Everything feels great. Everything feels very dewy because I have a lot of cream products on. Let me go ahead and apply a little bit of powder blush over the Glossier. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of powder blush over the Glossier Wisp Cloud Paint, and I'm just gonna go in with House Labs Color Fused Blush in Dragon Fruit Glaze, and just ever so gently tap it on there, kind of like to set the blush. I find Dragon Fruit Glaze goes very well with the shade Wisp. I have all of my complexion products on. Everything looks hydrated, looks smooth, looks dewy. It does feel somewhat tacky, but still very smoothing and hydrating. But yes, what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna go ahead and put on the rest of my makeup, and then we're gonna go into natural daylight and see what this looks like, and we're gonna do some check-ins, and I will give you my final thoughts at the end of the video to see if it's really worth the $34. And here we are with the final look. Now, I did a very simple eyeshadow look with the new Natasha Denona I Need a Nude eyeshadow palette. You guys, I hate to say it, I've been loving this eyeshadow palette ever since it released. I've been reaching for it every single day, but I just created a really muted, cool tone eyeshadow look because I really want the focus to be the complexion. And for lips, I went in with the Sephora Glossed Lip Gloss in, what is that, redundant? And for lips, I went in with Sephora's Glossed Lip Gloss. It is in the shade Bless. You guys, this is such a beautiful, cool tone, mauvey lip gloss that just pulls the entire look together. For the brows, I went in with the Glossier Boy Brow. I recently picked this up when I was in Nashville. You guys, every time I would go to Sephora, it was always sold out, and now I know why. This is a fantastic brow gel that really sets the brows, really makes them look thicker, and I found a gray brow hair today, so I was like, cover that baby up. So this is so effective in making your brows look lush and full and defined, and keeps them really held in place all day long. But yes, so like I said, the focus is going to be the complexion. And I'm kind of wondering if I should set my most porous areas. It's dried down, so it's not as tacky as it was before. Now, I did not set my under eye area because we are using the Tower 28 Serum Concealer. I think it just looks so smoothing under the eyes. It doesn't settle into my fine lines. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set this particular area with the Milani Conceal and Perfect Blur Out Powder. So I'm going to take it on a flat brush and just apply right through here. I'm not even going to go, oopsie, I'm not even going to go near my eyes. But oh my goodness, that really instantly set that in place. Really blurring the pores. Oh, I've forgotten how good this is, man. But yeah, we're just going to set that right through there and under the chin. Okay, right through there. Just through there, but not the eyes, because I'm really going to put that Tower 28 Serum Concealer to the test. But we're going to go out in natural daylight. We're going to see what it looks like. We're going to do check-ins, and we're going to see how it lasts throughout the day. It's a gorgeous day here in Chattanooga. I think it's supposed to get up in the 90s. I can't wait to see what this looks like at the end of the day. So let's go out into natural daylight and see what it looks like. Now, it's only been an hour since I first applied the Glossier Stretch Foundation, and wow, woo, bug. Wow, it is really impressive how it really moves with your skin. It really looks dewy, fresh, but not settling into fine lines. I'm so glad I didn't powder under my eyes. It looks really good. The Tower 28 is holding up, although we've only been for an hour. We've only been in it for an hour. So, I mean, we've got all day long to see what it looks like, see how it's going to hold up. But so far, I am so impressed. This is so pretty. It's beautiful. We are here at the 4-hour mark, and I have to say, it still looks amazing. It still looks blurred. It's still hydrating. It's not greasy whatsoever. And I didn't powder or set my under eye concealer, and it's still looking so super smooth and hydrated. I really like this concealer, and I'm loving the foundation. Look how beautiful it is. Even the blush is hanging in there, but we are just at 4 hours, and I will do another check-in. Of course, we are in natural daylight. It is looking really promising. I'm really loving it so far. Sit down, Hondo. Sit down. Good boy. Such a good boy. Such a good boy. And I'm back. It's been over 8 hours since I first applied the new Glossier Stretch Fluid Foundation, and I've got to tell you, I have some thoughts. Now, remember, it does provide light to medium coverage. You can build it up. It is 89% skincare based, and it includes the skincare ingredients like squalane and glycerin, wild rose berry, and plankton extract to visibly balance the shine and maintain hydration. Oh my gosh. look how pretty my skin looks. And I'm gonna show you a picture of me at 7 hours on my phone, no filter, nothing. You can see somewhat of my texture, but I do have texture, you guys. I am 56 years old. Now remember, it does contain those amino acid coated pigments that fuse with the skin for flexible coverage. I did not do any touch-ups all day long. And I had a cheeseburger and what else did I have? I had eggs and grits this morning for breakfast. Didn't touch anything. It just moved with my skin. You know, chomping down on a burger or eating potato chips or drinking my iced coffee. It just held in there beautifully with zero touch-ups. Now remember, I just went ahead and tapped on a little translucent powder right in my most porous areas. Beautiful. This is such a beautiful foundation. It didn't settle into my fine lines or in my smile lines through here or in my forehead. And I did apply a liberal amount of foundation, and I found that one pump will do you. It provided the perfect medium coverage. It is absolutely stunning on the skin. I highly recommend this for mature skin because it just moves with your skin. And like I said, it is 89% skincare based. You're gonna get hydration with the hyaluronic acid as well as the squalane. It's just a beautiful product. Oh my gosh, this is so much better than their skin tint. It's like worlds apart. You will get beautiful coverage with this, and it is buildable, not cakey whatsoever. As far as the Tower 28 Beauty Serum One-Swipe Serum Concealer, gorgeous. But I knew this was gonna be gorgeous. I love Tower 28 products. The fact that I didn't have to set it with a setting powder and that be so smooth, unbelievable. Those are my thoughts on the new Glossier Stretch Foundation and the new Tower 28 One-Swipe Serum Concealer. But yes, thanks so much for hanging out with me today. I had so much fun, and I hope you did too. And if you enjoy this type of content, please consider subscribing. I would love it if you'd be a part of our family. But for now, mahal kita, I love you, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye. Hondo, he was good today, wasn't he? No, Honda's asleep. Bye.